We continue with the exercise 13.2. Now fourth question, express each of the following as product of prime factors only in exponential form. Express each of the following as product of prime factors only in exponential form. So you have to find out, you have to express these numbers as a product of prime factors, and after that you have to express them in a exponential form. Now first question, 108 into 192. So first of all you have to find out the prime factors of this 108 and 192 separately. You have to find out the prime factors separately. So first of all we can take 108. So 108 is equal to, you have to factorize 108. 108 is an even number, so you can do the factorization, or you can start the factorization with the prime number 2. Then 2 5s are 10, 2 4s are 8. Again with the 2, 54 is an even number, so we can do we can divide 54 by 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 40. Then 27 we can do with the 9, 3 9s are 27. Again with the 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 1. Then write all the 2's together and all the 3's together. So 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. Then next number 192 equal to 192. So 192 is also an even number, so we can start with the 2. 2 9s are 18, then 12 will come, 2 6s are 12. Then again with the 2, 2 4s are 8, then 2 8s are 16, 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, then with the 2, 12, again with the 2, 6, again with the 2, 3, then with the 3, 1. Now write all the 2's together. 2 into 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2's. Right, 6, then into 3. So we expressed each number as a product of prime factors. Therefore 108 into 192 is equal to, then write down the factors of 108, 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3, then into, write down the factors of 192, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Equal to, we can write all the 2's together, 2 into 2 into, we have 6 2's again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 2's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 2's into, how many 3's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Then equal to, now look at that, here 2 is multiplied by itself how many times? 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can write it as 2 raised to the power 8 into, and 3 is multiplied by itself 4 times. So we can write it as 3 raised to the power 4. So the answer is 2 raised to the power 8 into 3 raised to the power 4. Now next one, 270. So you factorize, you have to factorize 270. So we can start with the 3. 3 nines are 27, then again then a 0, 90, then with the 3, 3 threes are 9, 0, then 30, again with the 3, we will get it 10, then we can do with the 2, 2 5s are 10, with the 5, 1. Therefore, 270 is equal to, there are 3 3's, therefore 3 into 3 into 3 into 2 is only one time and 5 is also one time. So, we expressed 270 as a product of prime factors. Then equal to, 3 is multiplied by itself 3 times. So, we can write it as 3 raised to the power 3 or 3 cubed into 2 is repeated only one time, 2 raised to 1. Then 5 is also repeated only one time, so 5 raised to 1. Therefore, the answer is 3 cube into 2 raised to 1 into 5 raised to 1. Now, question number 5. Simplify. So, we want to simplify this expression. 2 raised to 5 whole raised to 2 into 7 raised to 3 whole divided by 8 cube into 7. First, you have to look into that each number is expressed as in the exponential form. Then you have to look at the base also, whether the base is a prime number. 2 raised to 5 whole raised to 2, 2 is the base, 2 is a prime number. 7 cubed, 7 is also a prime number. Then 8 raised to the power 3, 8 cubed. What about 8? 8 is not a prime number. So, we have to write 8 as the product of prime numbers. Then how we can write 8? 8 when you factorize, 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4, 2 one time. So, 8 means 2 into 2 into 2. So, we can write 8 as 2 cube. So, 8 means it is a 2 cube. Therefore, equal to 2 raised to 5 whole raised to 2. Do you remember the laws of exponents? Taking power of a power. So, which law we can apply there? A raised to m whole raised to n is equal to a raised to m into n. Taking power of a power. So, you have to multiply the exponents. So, we will get it as 2 raised to 5 into 2. 5 into 2 is a 10. 2 raised to 10 into 7 cube divided by. Here it is given as 8 cube. And 8 we know that it is 2 cube. Therefore, 8 cube means 8 you have to replace by 2 cube, then whole raised to 3. So, 8 cube we can write as 2 cube the whole raised to 3. So, we can write 2 cube whole raised to 3 into 7. 7 is repeated only one time. So, we can write it as 7 raised to 1. Then equal to 2 raised to 10 into 7 cube divided by taking power of a power. So, 2 raised to 3 whole raised to 3. So, what you have to do? Multiply the exponents using the law a raised to m whole raised to n, a raised to m into n. So, 3 into 3 9. So, we can write it as 2 raised to 9 into 7 raised to 1. Now, we can combine certain terms. So, we have to apply the laws. Now, look at that here. When you combine these two, you can see that the bases are same. So, which law we can apply for this one? A raised to m divided by a raised to n. So, what is a raised to m divided by a raised to n, which is equal to a raised to m minus n. So, we can apply the same law for the next term also, 7 raised to 3 by 7 raised to 1. So, when you apply the law, what you will get? 2 raised to 10 divided by 2 raised to 9 means 2 raised to 10 minus 9 into 7 raised to 3 divided by 7 raised to 1, 7 raised to 3 minus 1. Equal to 2 raised to 1 into 7 square. So if you want to write down the answer in the exponential form, it is 2 raised to 1 into 7 square. Suppose we want to simplify and find out the answer. 2 raised to 1 means it is 2. 2 into 7 squared. 7 squared means what? 7 into 7. 7 into 7. That is 2 into 49. So we can find out the product. 2 into 49. 49 into 2 is equal to 2 9s are 18, carry over 1, 2 4s are 8 plus 1 9. So the answer is 98. So if the question is you have to express in exponential form, the answer is 2 raised to 1 into 7 squared, and to find out the answer, then the answer will be 98. Now next question. This also simplify. 3 raised to 5 into 10 raised to 5 into 25 whole divided by 5 raised to 7 into 6 raised to 5. So the first step, you have to look into all the numbers are expressed in exponential form. You have to look into whether the numbers are expressed in exponential form. 3 raised to 5, 10 raised to 5, 25, not in exponential form. So 25 we can write it as 5 into 5, which is equal to 5 squared, 5 raised to 2. Now the second step is whether the base is a prime number. Base should be a prime number. Here look at that, 3 raised to 5, base is 3. It is a prime number. 10 raised to 5, what is the base? 10 is the base. So how we can write it 10? 10 we can write as 2 into 5. So 10 we can replace by 2 into 5. Then 25 we can write as 5 squared. 5 raised to 7, 5 is a prime number. So the base is also a prime number. Then 6 raised to 5. 6, how we can write? 6 we can write as 2 into 3. Then equal to 3 raised to 5 into 10 we can write as 2 into 5. So 2 into 5, put the bracket, then whole raised to 5 into 25 we can write as 5 squared whole divided by 5 raised to 7 into 6 we can write as 2 into 3 whole raised to 5. This is the first step. Then equal to, using the laws we can write this one also, 2 into 5 whole raised to 5, using which law? Here the bases are different. So a into b whole raised to m, we can write it as a raised to m into b raised to m. So we already learned a raised to m into b raised to m. Here the bases are different, the exponents are same, then we can combine the bases a into b the whole raised to m. Therefore, if it is given as a into b the whole raised to m, we can write as a raised to m into b raised to m. So 3 raised to 5 into 2 into 5 whole raised to 5, we can write as 2 raised to 5 into 5 raised to 5 into 5 square, the whole divided by 5 raised to 7 into 2 into 3 the whole raised to 5. So using the same law we can write as 2 raised to 5 into 3 raised to 5. Now equal to. Now look at the numerator. Can we combine any terms using the laws? We can combine these two terms. So 3 raised to 5 into 2 raised to 5 into 5 raised to 5 into 5 raised to 2, a raised to m into a raised to n. So using that law, a raised to m into a raised to n equal to a raised to m plus n. Bases are same, powers are different. Therefore, 5 raised to 5 plus 2. What is 5 plus 2? 7. So we can write as 5 raised to 7 divided by, we can write 5 raised to 7 into 2 raised to 5 into 3 raised to 5. So here look at that denominator, we have 3 raised to 5. So we will write under 3 raised to 5. 3 raised to 5 into next one 2 raised to 5 into 5 raised to 7. Then equal to, we can combine these two, then the other two terms we can combine, this also we can combine. Using the law, a raised to m divided by a raised to n equal to a raised to m minus n. Therefore, 3 raised to 5 minus 5 into 2 raised to 5 minus 5 into 5 raised to 7 minus 7 equal to 3 raised to 5 minus 5 is 3 raised to 0 into 2 raised to 5 minus 5, 2 raised to 0 into 5 raised to 7 minus 7, 5 raised to 0. Now 3 raised to 0 is 1 into 2 raised to 0, 1 into 5 raised to 0, 1. Because a raised to 0, if the exponent is 0, the value will be equal to 1. Therefore, a raised to 0 equal to 1. So 1 into 1 into 1, so the answer is 1. Now homework, exercise 13.2, question number 5, third one and fourth one, and question number 6, second one. That's all for today's class. Thank you.